Hey everybody, Jay here from Modern Mississauga, and we are with the 2019 Lincoln MKC compact crossover. The big difference here is the front grille has changed, gone. It's a split wing, replaced with a nice rectangular block. So it's the Lincoln Star embedded on what they say is a sea of Lincoln Stars. So I don't really see it as much as as they do, but obviously there's the big Lincoln Star there. And I guess if you look at it the right way, there's a bunch of different Lincoln Stars in the rest of the grille. I don't know, I just think it looks better than that silly split wing thing, and thankfully this is the go forward design language for Lincoln. LED day runners, LED regular lights, and get your fog lights as well. So this has the 20-inch wheels. I believe it comes with 18s straight out of the box. There's a good profile of the car. Not much has really changed shape-wise, sorry. Again, it's just the front grille that's the big difference here. So there's a little more chrome than there was in the 2018 model, and let's take a look at the rear. Twin tailpipes, and this is the specific reserve model as opposed to the select. So let's just take a quick push of the button. Oops, just one push, and slowly but surely in we go to the trunk. So where is my figures? 712 liters of cargo space right here. If you put the two seats down in the rear, you get a total of 1505, so plenty of space. This also comes out, you just push that thing in right there, and that's how you do that. Couple of tiny little storage things with some nets right there, and there's a cargo net as well. So I'm gonna close it on up, one touch button right there, and as usual I just go around the entire side of the car. What I like is that it's kind of sculpted as far as the trunk goes. So there's that line, and it just sweeps to the right and sweeps to the left. Very, very cool. And there's your gas tank on the passenger side. So that'll wrap up the outside look at the 2019 Lincoln MKC. Let's end where we started, and we'll be right back with a look at the inside. All right, we're back with a look at the inside of the 2019 MKC. What I really like right off the bat is the rear headrests fold up and down. Very good for extra visibility. And also when you pull the seats forward, which is what you do. Where is that lever? Sorry, right there. Straight down, very nice, very easy, and one-handed, up it goes. So standard rear heated seats on the MKC. There's a good look at the cabin up front, and let's jump in to take a better look. And there's one more look from a slightly better angle. Oh, sorry, Lincoln scuff plates right there, very cool. I'm going to close the door for a sec. You can't see it because I'm shooting in daylight, but Lincoln has this thing called the Lincoln Embrace. Basically, it's just their little image that shoots out from underneath the mirror and puts a Lincoln logo right there at night. It's kind of cool, and a lot of other manufacturers do it, but I like that Lincoln does it as well. I hear you, I hear you. All right, so not a big fan of this. I'm not, but I get it because there's a lot more space up here. So here's what it looks like when the car starts. Nice little digital dash right there. So let's start with the fuel economy. It's not great to me. I've done 362 kilometers and I've pretty much drained the tank. Kind of disappointing that I'll get maybe 400 clicks overall. 12.6 liters per 100 kilometers. I've been very light on the car. I haven't run it or gunned it, or I don't even think that's a real term, but I haven't been heavy on the gas pedal. So yeah, little disappointed there on that side. So 8-inch screen right there, and easy to work with. Sync 3, nice and easy. Got your touchscreen, got some dials, got some buttons. Everything's great here. Look, it's your cooled seats, which are an option. Heated seats come standard. Heating steering wheel comes standard, and to get to that, you have to hit climate, and then you have to go up there to the top left. So 2 pushes instead of a button being right there or there. You get rid of the max AC and put the heated steering wheel button. Put it anywhere. You know what? Put it right there, because there is nothing there. Always weird to see top-end cars with blank spots. And if you're doing that with gloves on, because it's such a small button, you might hit the home button, you might hit something else. So not a big fan of that either. Let's go back home. Park, reverse, neutral, drive, sport. Pretty easy, right? Right. It comes with different drive modes, and to get to that, you gotta dig and dig and dig and dig. So the left side controls that, and this little thing right here controls what you want to see as far as those 4 options there. So we're going to keep it speedometer. I'm going to go to the drive modes. So I'm going to go left, and I'm going to go down to settings. I'm going to go to vehicle. I'm going to go to drive control, and I'm going to go to handling and drive, and then pick what I want. So that's a lot of excess buttons, again, as opposed to having something here or anywhere. It's somewhere that it's easier, and it's just one push of a button to get to comfort and normal or sport. Because if you got to change on the fly for whatever reason, you're going to be digging through this menu, taking your eyes off the road. It is just not very practical. So let's do that one more time, and we're out. So you hit your OK to get in there, and you hit OK for settings. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, and then you get to whatever you want. So 5 steps, and you only really need 1. You can pick your handling and drive, handling and sport, and performance in sport. So I don't know why anybody would pick normal in sport, but anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. You get a bunch of other stuff here, typical /Lincoln options. Yeah, so that's that. Aside from digging through that, the dashboard's nice and easy to read, easy to understand. No problems there. You get some nice wood right there and some soft touch, and the leather's great. This is the upgraded THX certified audio system. Sounds really, really nice. A little detail on the floor mats, little Lincoln stars, or at least the shape of Lincoln stars anyway, for the outline. Very cool there. Seats are very, very, very comfortable. I'm a big fan of these seats. Lots of side support, lots of thigh support. And because not everyone's made the same way, the headrests adjust. So very cool. Also up and down, which is pretty much a given right there. Steering wheel, exactly the same. Interiors, the same as well. They put the volume on the wrong side. It's supposed to be on the left side. At least that's my 2 cents on that anyway. Parking options, the car will park for you as far as parallel parking goes. I'm not a big fan of it. I would just rather park the car myself. What else do we got? 2 USB ports there, and I like that it's a nice sliding privacy cover. Very cool. And that there's this kind of like open air space, kind of opens up the look and feel of the cabin a bit. A couple of cup holders, and inside here, inside here you have a little tray, as well as a very, very deep cubby hole. So it's almost at my elbow, as you can see from there. Look at those gray hairs. Anyways, that wraps that up. One thing I do like is if you go to the settings, you swipe and you swipe, and you can choose your ambient lighting, and there are all your colors. Pretty not that bad, and the audio system sounds really, really good. These buttons are a little small. I may be picking on the MKC. I don't really mean to. Just I'm pointing out things that I like and dislike about the car. Wish these were a little bigger, like not twice the size, but just a little bigger. Anyway, so that wraps up the inside of the 2019 MKC. Things I don't like. I don't like that you have to dig to change drive modes. I don't like the fuel economy. Where did we go? Fuel economy, there it is, trip 1 and 2. That I'm only getting about 400 clicks before I'm out of gas. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the heated steering wheel not being here. But I am a fan of this. Makes it much more appealing to buyers because a lot of the headrests just don't move. I'm a big fan of the seats as well. Steering wheel is lovely leather. It's very comfortable to hang on to, and the speakers are just everywhere. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5 on the other side, and 6 and 7, and 8 and 9 because there's 1 on the door. Very, very cool. So the car sounds great. It drives well. We'll get into that a little bit more in the driving portion. Anyways, that wraps this part up, and we'll be right back. What are we going to end with? We're going to end with the Lincoln logo. All right, we're back with the 2019 MKC. This, again, is the reserve trim. Sits a little higher up than the select trim. 2.3 turbo, 4-cylinder, 285 horse, 305 pound-feet of torque. Your not included active safety options are the active park assist, which is that button right there, adaptive cruise control, autonomous emergency braking, lane keep assist, pre-collision warning, forward collision warning. You do get blind spot monitoring with this, as per the Lincoln Canada website, as well as heated seats, 12-way front seats for driver and passenger, the headrests that move, heated rear seats, and the 10 speakers. So let's get going and do a very quick look at driving dynamics. So the car picks up very nicely, quick and brisk acceleration, and that comes from the little over 300 pound-feet of torque. Cabin's very quiet. The seats are extremely comfortable. I would definitely do an extended road trip in the MKC for sure. Again, the mileage is a bit of a bone of contention for me, seeing as I've done just a little over 350 clicks and my tank's nearly empty. So, you know, there is the sport mode, there is the comfort mode as well. I think therefore, if there was an eco mode, it might reduce the consumption, but Lincoln only has it as comfort, normal, and sport. As far as, you know, twisties, turnies, the car handles very well. Again, remember, it's a compact crossover, so you're sitting higher up. Your center of gravity is a little higher as well. But again, it's comfortable to drive, and I think that's what Lincoln's going for. It. All your creature comforts are here. Nothing's changed from 2018 on the inside. Your Sync 3 is easy to run through and navigate. Clear display right here. Everything you need is right here as well. And then I wish the heated steering wheel was a button instead of going through the Sync 3 8-inch touchscreen display. But hey, you know, that's you can't win them all, I guess. The big panoramic sunroof definitely brings a lot of light into the cabin, making it nice and roomy. And yeah, so the car rides very nice. It's very quiet. I've had a great week as far as comfort goes, driving the vehicle. It's quite nice, and given the competition's really vast nowadays, you know, the one I can think of right off the bat is the Acura RDX. That's the car that I had a couple of weeks ago, and I really liked it. Acura's done a great job. You know, all the manufacturers are doing tremendous work in upping their game, and you know, Lincoln, it's not due for a full refresh because the MKC only came out as a 2015 model year, and this is 2019, so it's only been 4 years. But I think in a couple of years we're going to see an all-new MKC from Lincoln. Yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up. Any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, I would definitely appreciate it. Yeah, and I will stop the car and stop the video. So thank you so much, everybody, and we'll be back next time.